Good morning. Today we build an abandoned tower. Good morning, welcome to MorningCraft. Grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's begin. So 6 days ago, Real Football Crew suggested that we build a abandoned or destroyed tower, and so that's something I decided to do in this episode. And so I went outside of my city to build a nice abandoned tower, and I'm basing this off of the Victoria Tower, which is near Huddersfield in the UK. It's also known as the Jubilee Tower, and it was built to celebrate the reign of Queen Victoria. I think it looks pretty good, so I'm going to give this a go in the game. And so I began to lay the foundations. If you've made it this far into the video, I want to know what the oldest building you've ever been to is. So I picked out a block palette, and I just randomly scrolled through the block palette as I built up the tower. I didn't go too tall with this one, as I don't want it to look out of place or overwhelm the city. I just kept on building more and more layers onto the tower, slightly varying the block palette with more stone brick as I got to the top. And I've got to say, the sunrise looks amazing with these shaders. It gives this tower a real glow. And once I reached the top, I added some crenellations and then added a slightly smaller tower at the top, which reaches about 6 blocks higher. And I topped this one with a few more crenellations and some stone brick. It's looking pretty good.
I understand now. I could not have my own kingdom. And so I built my own, the kingdom of Octonaria.
And when your kingdom grows, Murphy, you will suspend us between the mountain and the sea. We know you will grow tired of this and come for us eventually. Hand us your crown, your punishment will be light. Within a few winters, you can return here and live with us as a soldier.
Thou art no knight, but a craven knave, unfit to polish the rusted shields of true kings. Thy sword is but a tool of treachery, wielded in the service of a false king, unworthy of a throne. My father's force of 2,000 will replace your dog-headed king with my husband.
A force of 2,000?
Strike now, if you dare, chapman, or call your precious bears, if Olaf hasn't reached them first.
Like, subscribe, and share to give your friends a great start to their day. So I built this entranceway staircase, and I put some doors in, and then I had to readjust this slightly so that the stairs felt like the right length and there was room for railings. But with all of that done, it was time for some interior decorating. I placed a huge ladder going down the tower, and then some spruce floors to mark out each level. So we've reached a time in the video where I thank all of you for watching, and we go through a few comments. Raina Zufel swears loyalty to the Kingdom of Mornington. That's a pretty good thing to do. This person said the video is calming, and I really like this comment, and I hope the video brought you some peace. Big Noob, who sounds like an insult, but it's actually their username, says that the largest thing they've ever built was a World War II warship, which I'd really love to see. Red Beanie Gang suggests putting some torches inside, which is definitely going to be a necessity. And Mr. Firebirdie talked about using command blocks to build things, which I'd really love to do, but I try and keep things a little bit more legit in this series. And Disco B says the video is a great start to their day, which I'm really pleased about. Hope you have another good one. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to hear our daily quote. So here we have some phantoms circling the tower, and you can see here that I put a burning brazier outside of the tower, as well as some windows that I built in the last segment. And as lightning struck around the tower, I feel like the rain really brings out the old feel of this build. You can see I've got a pathway leading up to it, and I also put some trapdoors around the top. But these glow a little bit too hard in the sun, so I had to change those. I swapped out the trapdoors for some iron railings, and here you can see the tower with a huge rainbow behind it, and the Good Morning sign off in the distance. Really pleased with how this one turned out. Do you think we should build more ruins like this? Let me know in the comments down below. Although I do think, going off the reference images, that this build should be a little bit wider. And here we have it, the old abandoned tower. Maybe some knights used to live here, and it sits next to our new wizard tower. But overall, I think it looks pretty good, and it really adds to the world. You can imagine maybe some bandits resting here, or maybe you discover an old sword within the tower. Let me know what you think of this build in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning, and if it's not morning where you are, you can save that for tomorrow. But I hope you make today the very best it can be, and in the next episode, we're going to build a huge watchtower with braziers as a warning sign. So I hope to see you next time on MorningCraft, and just a reminder to stick around to the end of the video for the daily quote.